Husky Fat Promotions.
Let's see how this thing goes again. Two Emmys from the top. And as you pointed out, a little bit of a difference, obviously, with shin guards. Because, again, we're not talking about MMA. We're talking about kickboxing, Muay Thai, and right out of the gate, boy, and Dominique is just going for it. No holds barred, some good knee shots in there. Manuel, what are you looking at right now?
Man, he is being aggressive. Dominique is being straight aggressive. I think that's what he needs to do. But he has to be careful coming in too quick and getting caught. But he's throwing some nice knees. Starting to work that clinch. You cannot clinch as an amateur. You cannot reinforce your knee. So he can throw some free-range knees, but he cannot hold the head of the opponent.
Well, right now, it certainly is his fight at the moment. We're seeing a little bit of difference again, things like holding on the back of the head, stuff like that you can't do in traditional boxing, so to speak. But right now, he is literally all over Schultz. The thing I'm noticing, a lot of good balance, not just with the knees, not just with the legs, but also going up top as well. Couple of good strong shots right there. It is all Dominique right now, Emmanuel.
I think Schultz is doing good, staying calm. Dominique came at him. Kale Schultz is really staying calm. That's what he needs to do. Dominique has to be careful not to wear himself out.
If he can survive that initial barrage and get through this round, how do you feel like it goes for him looking forward right now for Kale Schultz?
Man, I think that Kale Schultz is doing the right thing. He needs to pump that jab out there to be able to stop Perry from coming in. Perry but has a nice high guard coming in. He just has to be careful being caught by Schultz.
Right now, what we're looking at is somebody who withstood a very initial barrage. Again, being relaxed, something that we talked about. He's just withstood another good shot. One thing we can say about Schultz at this point, kid can take it, that's for sure.
Beautiful leg kicks by Schultz. By Perry, rather. Schultz needs to throw in and mix in a little more kicks with his punches. He's landing some of the punches when Dominique's coming in, but he has to throw combos with the kicks.
And we're down 10 seconds in round number one. Very exciting first round. And it looks like the ref is going to not call that. Why wouldn't the ref call that a knockdown right there, man?
I think there was a slip there. There was you have to be careful on those knockdowns because sometimes it does look like a slip, and it's a referee's job to call it a slip or a knockdown. I think he did a good job there.
Round number one officially in the books in our first fight. It is Kick Me. I'm Irish. We are live in Edmond, Oklahoma. My name is Drew Duncan. He's Emmanuel Rivera. Entertaining first round. What are you telling each guy in the corner right now going into round number two?
Yeah, if I was in the blue corner with Kale, I would tell him to move his feet, circle around, use that jab to pump, stay calm. Dominique is being really aggressive. Now, if I was in Dominique's corner, I would tell him to slow down a little bit, pick his shots, and keep landing those knees that he was landing at first.
Is that maybe some nervous energy we saw from Dominique?
100%. That's part of it. So you got to be calm when you're out there. I think that, what I love about this is that these guys are 14 years old. This is amazing. They're showing great composure for their age.
Well, Dominique breathing pretty heavy. And right now we're just seeing two guys who two men agreed, and it is going down right now. Incredible round to start. What are you looking at right now, Manuel?
Man, I am surprised with Schultz's chin. He's gotten caught quite a few times and doesn't look like it fazed him. Ooh, nice jab by
shot.
Schultz.
There it is. Good cross there from Kale Schultz, who just took a big shot, though, from Dominic Perry. Neither guy backing down in this one, Emmanuel.
We got to be surprised with Schultz's chin right now. He took a shin to the chin, and he was able just to take it and give back. So he's still in the fight. No knockdowns yet, and still putting pressure on him.
Oh, there it is, another big one. The pace that these two guys are setting. Good thing we're not going full rounds here because, man, I'm telling you what, I don't know how long either one could survive.
Listen, I love the composure with these guys. Only 14 years old and looking real crisp. Another slip. The referee called another slip. No knockdown there.
To be fair, though, if an audience is looking at that, they're going, but that was a good kick behind the leg. How does the official wave that off?
That's the referee's job. If it looks like a slip, like he slipped, then he's going to call that a slip. You really have to land it flush to be able to be a knockdown. And again, it is a hard job to be a ref.
Dominique showing signs of fatigue right now. He is in the black trunks. Kate Schultz in the blue trunks. It looks to me like right now Kale's cardio may be showing right here.
Well, Dominique came in aggressive, so I think the adrenaline is going to be kicking in now, and they're going to be just kind of muscle memory is going to be throwing. These guys are clinching. They got to be careful reinforcing their knees.
Less than 10 seconds in the round number 2. The crowd certainly being entertained, and they end it. We were talking about Rocky, but I'm telling you what, I feel like I'm watching a Rocky fight right now, but Dominique clearly is gassed. Boy.
That's one thing I was worried about, Dominique. As we said, if I was his corner, I would tell him to slow down a little bit. Kale Schultz is taking the hits so well and staying in there, not getting to him mentally. Sometimes you see a guy getting hit like that, and you see him checking out. Kale Schultz is staying in the fight. He is not out of this fight yet.
Who do you give round 2 to?
I would say Dominique. He has a lot of pressure, landed some nice, clean shots, but again, that was a close round.
Well, one of the things that if I'm Dominic Perry's corner, one of the things that I looked at Emmanuel was you see one of his punches, how he just kind of gave into it. There was just no power, falling over. Are you telling him to pace himself a little bit going into this final round?
Absolutely. I think that's a little bit of lack of experience. Obviously, these guys just debuts, but for debuts, they're looking good.
3 2-minute rounds, and there they go, right out of the gate. This time it's Kale Schultz putting the pressure on. Do you think maybe his guys told him, look, you're down 0-2 here?
100%. And not only that, they told him Dominique is tired. Schultz has been taking his shots all day. They told him to come out, put pressure on him, put him on his back foot.
Neither one continues to back down. 2 minutes, 3 rounds is how it works at this level. And both of these youngsters are putting on an incredible show right now. A little bit of a weird tie-up. Now they're right back to it. Not a whole lot of defense in this one, Emmanuel.
Well, that's what you see typically for some debuts, but, the stand and bang stays true here.
Oh!
Spinning back fist by Dominique Perry. What a beautiful spinning back fist.
That's always risk reward, because if you miss, you're wide open at that point.
Exactly. He better be glad he landed.
Boy, these two are going for it. Both of them just have amazing chins and stamina. Both can dish it out, but both can certainly take it, Emmanuel. And it looks like we've got a mouthpiece out right here. Oh, Dominique Perry, he's leaning hard against those ropes, Emmanuel.
Man, he came out with a lot of intent, and I think he's paying for it a little bit now. Schultz stayed composed at first, so I think you're seeing that a little bit of Schultz being able to throw the straight punches down the middle.
Just no fear, good left, but he got it right back. Incredible rounds. We're going to maybe have a gear. Oh, look out. Good shot again. Landing flush, giving it all he's got. He's going clearly for a knockdown. He looks like he's busted the nose of Dominique Perry, and that was his target practice. Less than 10 seconds in. He's got to make something happen here immediately. Down goes Dominique Perry, but the ref is calling it off, saying he got him in the back of the head. And Kale Schultz corner not happy with that choice. Dominique Perry is still not up right now. Did you see what the officials saw there, Emmanuel?
Wow, man, that was you got to give it up to Kale Schultz, man. He was getting beat on a little bit in the first couple rounds. His corner, I'm sure, told him, you're down 2 rounds. You got to come out and put the pressure on this guy. And what I love about that is exactly what he. So I think the announcer got that wrong, unfortunately, but we were a little confused on that.
Yeah.
But it was such a great fight, man, regardless. But I'm glad that they corrected that.
I just thought on.
Husky Fat Promotions.